या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिः देवैः सदा निरतं करुणा नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्
Okay, so of course in 5 days we cannot do so much. But today, what I want to do is see those verses from Gita which Tulsidas ji has taken directly and he has just put in Chaupai form. We'll see some of those. There are many of them. Some of them are direct translations, and when he makes a translation here and there, he adds one word, like that. So there are many. Tulsidas ji was a great, avid follower of Bhagavad Gita. So this whole Ramcharitmanas is, I told before, a commentary on this Bhagavad Gita. So now here is a very famous verse from the second chapter. You will be knowing it also when you hear it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Yanisha Sarvabhutanam Tasyam Bharati Samyami. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Yasyam Bharati Bhutani Sanisha Pashyatu Mune. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare At the end of the second chapter, Bhagavan is closing up. Second chapter is a summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. All the seedlings and rudiments of what is going to be taught in the whole Bhagavad Gita is there in second chapter. So here is the very famous verse. Yani Shasara Bhutanam Tasyam Jagrati Samyami. Samyami means the Rishi, Muni, the sage, the enlightened one. So, Ya Nishasa Bhuta, whatever is night, not a literal meaning, then you will see the inside. Whatever is night to all of us, because Disha is night, is daytime to him. And whatever is night for him is daytime to us. What is the meaning of this thing? It means to say, whatever we are asleep to, he is awakened to that. And whatever we are awakened to, he is asleep to that. So that is some kind of symbolic language, isn't it? So the idea is this simple thing. What is that? We are asleep to the reality, the substratum of the universe. The Adhishthana. We are asleep to that. Like when we are seeing the movie, we are so taken up by that movie, we are asleep to the screen behind the movie. Like that. We are asleep to the substratum, the adhishthana, the reality behind the universe, and we are awakened to all this nama roop and all the tamasha. We are very much awake to all the tamasha. Whatever is going on. And not only that, awake, we are also attached to the tamasha. So if anybody tells, hey, slip a little bit and go beneath to the subtler thing. No, we don't have time for that. We are very much attached to and taken up with all tamasha happening at the surface level. And the next line says, Sam Jagrati Bhutani. And we are awake to this, all this nama rupa, all names and forms and all things which are going on here. He says, Sa Nisha Pashyatu. The Munis are asleep to all of this. He is awakened only to reality. He is awakened to Paramatma. He is awakened to the substratum of the universe. That is the idea. Where Siddhashi tells the same thing in Chopai form in the Ayodhya Khan. And he'll add after number 92 in Ayodhya. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Hari Sas Sovani Hai. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Deviya Sarvana Some means all of us. We are sleeping in the dark night of moha. Sleeping in this dark night of moha, delusion, taking the real to be unreal and the unreal to be real and upside down universe. I explained this on one of the previous days. We are sleeping in this dark night of delusion and we go on seeing Dekhiya Sapana Aneka Prakara. We go on seeing many wonderful types of dreams. And I told them, everything in samsara is designed to keep you in samsara. And we go on weaving more ropes, asha pasha. We go on weaving more ropes every day. So look, listen to Shastras. Shastras telling that we are all sleeping. Mohanisa Sava Sovanihara, all asleep in the dark night of delusion. First thing. Second thing, Dekhiya Sapana. We are seeing, when you sleep, you see dreams, isn't it? We see so many dreams when we sleep. So we are seeing many dreams of all types. We need to say that what we are seeing really in front of us is all dreams only. And dreams are not real. Dreams are not real thing. They disappear, poof. When we wake up, dreams just disappear. So, in this dream, I don't know if you have ever experienced it, but is it possible? Once in my dream, I dreamt that I was dreaming. You have a double dream. That's called dream square. But anyway, now what we are seeing in front of all of us is just Bhagwan Shiva is telling to Parvati ji, Uma, kahun mein anubhav apana, sathari bhajan jagat sab sapna. Jagat is sapna only, dream only. Now see, what is dream really? Dream is anything that becomes falsified when you wake up. That is the definition of dream, really. Very simple definition. Anything that becomes falsified when you wake up, that thing will be considered as dream. So the Rishi who is awakened to the reality, he woke up to the reality, then this whole thing becomes a dream. So this is what Tulsidas is saying, exact same thing. We are sleeping in this deep, dark night of delusion, and we are seeing many dreams. All what we are seeing, big dream. Then I'm telling you, this dream now is so designed to keep you in the dream. One. Second thing, it goes on weaving more dreams. And you know, in this type of culture in here, in the West and all, they tell that if you don't have dreams, you don't have a life, you know. Meaning to say, you have to first dream, and then you will achieve that. You have to have a dream. And they go on, and so many things are there, dreamland. They come up with nice things. All the time telling you must have a dream. Really, the best thing is to be right in the present and dream nothing. In the present there is presence. In the present there is presence. And only when we come to the present and we experience the presence, then we have stopped dreaming. Really. Otherwise we are all the time dreaming. You know, we have in Vedanta we analyze three states: waking state, deep sleep state, and in between these two we have dream state. Have you heard? Where if you ask which one of these states we are mostly in, which one of these states we are mostly in? Really the dream state. Because when you go to sleep for 8 hours, let us just say 8, right? You go to sleep for 8 hours, that time we are going on dreaming. All night we dream out of the sleep, right? And we say we wake for the other 16 hours. In those 16 hours also, the moment your mind leaves this present moment and it has gone somewhere else, that is dream. Because dream is what? See, awake is, I see what is in front of me. But if this thing is in front of me and my mind has gone, now I don't see this anymore. My mind has gone into something which I am imagining, isn't it? And dream is nothing but imagination only. So most of the time, this jiva is in dream state, really. Now if your mind has come back from where it has gone, then it has become awakened. But the moment it goes, you see, quickly, the Swami will say something and he will remind you of your relative in Australia. And the mind is gone to a dream. Because you are not seeing Australia in front of you. You have an imagination of what might be going on there, or memory. And all dreams are formed from memories only. So mostly in this 24 hours, we are in dream state. That's why Tulsidas so nicely puts up the Dekhiya sapana aneka prakara. Anek means countless types of dreams we see in this, what we call it waking state. But it is not. Aneka prakara. Ehi jagat jamini jagahi jogi. But in this dark night of delusion, the yogi is awake. He doesn't see any of these things which we see. He sees the presence in the present. That thing he sees. This is the meaning of that line. And Paramarati Prapancha Yogi. This yogi, this enlightened one, this supreme sadhak has come to this stage. He has looked beyond the Prapancha. Looked beyond the Prapancha. And for looking beyond the Prapancha, Prapancha means this manifested universe. For looking beyond the Prapancha, what is required is a great amount of vairagya, dispassion, detachment, tyag. If tyag is not there, I cannot look beyond this Prapancha. That is not going to happen. Haven't you woken up many times in your dream and it was a nice dream and you were just about to get the lottery prize and you woke up and you did not get that prize, isn't it? And then you go back, oh, let me see if I'll get it. So, you see, even in an ordinary dream, we can be attached to that. I want to go back to see if I can continue that dream to get that prize. Not going to happen. So, if I don't detach from that dream, I cannot wake up. In the very same way, if I don't detach from this dream, no chance of waking up to the reality. This is what is being given. Janya tabahi jiva jaga jaga. This completes the thought here for this verse. Understand that the jiva is awakened at which time? Next line. Java, Sava, Vishaya, Vilasa, Vidaya. When that jiva has developed Vairagya, Virag, this Ramcharitmanas is called Virag. Virag means Vairagya. When this jiva has developed total Vairagya from all Sava, Vishaya, Vilas. So Vishaya, Vilas means all the play of all these worldly objects. Everything is flashy, and every day they make it more and more flashy, isn't it? And they have ways to make it all the objects flashy. They study Ramayana, you know. They study Upanishad, everything, and they make everything flashy and nice, so that the jiva gets caught. Only when the jiva is able to detach from all of that, then only it will become jaga. Jaga means sajat, awaken, like that. You have to be very careful with the samsara. Everything is designed, and then on top of the swabhavik design to keep you there, human beings now are very creative and weave in many other things to keep us. See, I'll give you something. Look here. They study these things very well, and they know in this human beings now, we weave more attachment and more mechanisms to make sure that we are attached. So you see, there's one fellow, he has a white beard and glasses, and you see him on the side of the road with a big red sign, and under his sign, you see it is written there, finger licking good. Have you seen it? He is called as Mr. Colonel Sanders. Not Colonel Sanders, have you? Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders. Oh, okay. So now see, I'm telling you how in samsara we have become so adept at weaving more means to make sure that we get caught in samsara and stay there as a species. So now, what they do, they study these things well. And first, you have to have this big sign so you can see it from a mile away. So your eyes are caught by the sign. So one sense organ, gone. Then they make a jingle and they put it on TV, television and radio and everywhere that catch your ears. What is that? 11 herbs and spices, marinated, finger licking good. All the jingles I'm sure you have heard sometime. And that child, that baby learns that in the womb because he's hearing it all the time. So air is also gone. Then they put all these 11 herbs and spices in there to catch the No, and nobody knows what they put. Isn't it? Because it is a secret recipe. So once you eat it once, because many people say that they put addictive elements inside of the alcohol. You don't know. So tongue is also gone. Then, even though in Western culture, eating is with knife and fork in Western culture, because we don't have that in Eastern culture, isn't it? Knife and fork in Eastern culture. Have you ever seen any ad on the television that they're eating that stuff with knife and fork? No, you have to grab it and feel the grease. Isn't it? On knife and fork outside the door. You have to grab that thing and feel it. So touch also is. So fork gone. Then they put that thing on the corner there of that intersection and all, right? Nicely. And there is an exhaust fan that blows from the kitchen and they face that towards the road where you're passing, you know. And the last one that knows it is caught, and then right there after the exhaust fan they put the drive-through. So your car, you're supposed to turn this way, but by itself it seems to be turning this way, you know. Right? Through the drive-through, and then you see all five senses. That has been studied and that has been programmed like that or not. This is what Jiva does to make sure that he is mired up in this prapancha. And he has woven many other ways, be it like a silk worm. This Jiva has become like a silk worm. He makes his own cocoon. And he caught here. He said, only when that Jiva said, Janiya tavahi jiva jagat jaga. Understand that jiva will only awaken, or is awakened only when Sava Vishaya Vilasa Vihaga. When he is able to detach from all of these things in this world, and that jiva will never wake up. He will remain that cocoon forever. That is the idea. So, what Bhagavan Shri Krishna just gives the verse, you know, that Rishi is the one who is awakened to the reality, and the jiva is asleep to the reality. Tulsidas just gives like that, but he doesn't, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, but he doesn't tell immediately. You have to read the whole rest of Gita now to figure out. But Tulsidas gives like that in the verse itself. The jiva becomes, when he becomes viragi. In this program, Charitmanas, there are three words like that. One is called a rag. Rag word, you know, when we are attached to something, we have likes and dislikes. Rag. The next word is virag. Second word in this Ramcharitmanas. Virag means that we are detached from it. And the last word in this Ramcharitmanas, for this is called as anurag. Anurag means that we have deep love and affection for the feet of Bhagwan Ram. So rag, virag, and then anurag. He says when this jiva develops virag, then he will become awakened, and then only in the language of Ramcharitmanas he will develop anurag. First give up rag, develop virag, and then develop anurag. This is the teaching of Tulsidas ji in this Ramcharitmanas. Then direct translation again, I will tell you. This comes from Sundarka. Verse is Doha number 38 in Sundarka. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram जहो भजहि संत सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। शरण सीताराम 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 सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। This Vibhishan is telling to Ravana. Vibhishan speaking to Ravana. He said, my dear Ravana, Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh, 4. Sabha, Nath, my dear Lord, called Ravana. Narakyapant. Narakyapant means these are the doors or the paths to Narak. I told you don't translate Narak. Just say Narak. These are the margas, paths, doors to Narak. For those of you who have not heard this Narak, that is roughly and reluctantly translated here. But don't do it, I'm just telling you so you get an idea of which direction. These are the 4 doors to Narak. What is it? Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh. Vibhishan telling to Ravana. See Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Vedam Manasasiyam Param This is a very famous verse, so I'm sure you have heard before. Trividam Narakasya, same word is used. Nath, Narakyapant, same word in Gita. Trividam Narakasya. These 3 lead to hell only, what we are calling hell. Narak. Trividam Narakasyedam Dwaram Nashanam, we call them doors. Kama, Krodha, Tatha, Lobh. In Vibhishan's word to Ravan, Kam, Krodha, Mada, Lobh. So Vibhishan sticks in Mada. So in Ramcharitmanas, 4 doors to Narak. In Bhagavad Gita, 3 doors to Narak. Your chances are better in Gita. Because only 3 doors. And now in both the verses, Tasmat etat trayam tyajet. In Gita, we should drop it. Kam, Krodh, Lobh. And in Ramcharitmanas, Sava Parihari. Exact same. Actually, Tulsidas, I'm just giving some example. Throughout this Ramcharitmanas, he has just translated verses from Bhagavad Gita, just like that. And then what? He'll add here some practical thing, or he'll add some bhakti, and it's in Ramcharitmanas. What he does? Parihari, you drop it. Right? He's telling to Ram. Then what he adds? Raghubir Bhajahu Bhajahi Jahisan. You worship Raghubir. So he adds that. So that, because Bhagavad Gita is not a bhakti granth like Ramcharitmanas, he adds that. If you drop all his Kam, Krodh, Madalo and worship the feet of Raghubir. So, same direct translations. Tasmat etat trayam tyaje. Now see, Nath, Narak, Ke, but one is different. Mother, that word. Mother means arrogance. Arrogance. And arrogance usually comes from something which we possess, which we think nobody else possesses. And Ravan was arrogant with regard to two things which he had. And jivas find themselves all the time in this. One is Ravan's knowledge. Really and truly. Ravan really had a lot of knowledge. Ravan was a great scholar in everything in scriptures. It is said that even Brahmaji, when he had some doubt regarding some ticklish point, he used to come and consult Ravan. So how much knowledge he had that even Brahmaji could come and consult him. So he had that knowledge. And the other is he thought that nobody is more powerful than him. So that thing brought his arrogance to Ravan. But you know, any possession we have in this world, so this is the way to get rid of this arrogance. You know? Any possession we have in this world. See, Sitaji tells to Ravan, Are, where are you? And where is my Ram? You are like a little candle fly, and my Bhagwan Ram is like the sun. In other words, no matter how much power I have, a person, no matter how much power he has, how could that ever measure up in front of Sarvashaktiman Ram? My power, but that thing disappears, pales into insignificance in front of Ram, isn't it? So we should always, even if you don't believe in Ram, let us say, any power which I have, there will always be somebody who is more powerful than me, isn't it? So remembering this, I should give up this all arrogance and all things which I have because I am powerful. There will always be somebody more powerful. That's why people want striving to become more and more powerful, because they want to become the most powerful, isn't it? In this cartoon, you know, there are two fellas, one is called Pinky and the other the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Okay, Pinky, today we have failed to take over the world, but tomorrow is there. They want to take over the whole world because that will give them all the power. Pinky doesn't want to take over anything, the Brain wants to take over. Pinky is just a sidekick. The Brain wants to take over the whole world. So that gives power, you know. But if you take over this world, and just tell me, you take over with this world, and there is Ananta Koti Brahmanda, isn't it? What will be your power? And our earth doesn't even feature in the grand scheme of things, you know. So even if you take over the whole earth, your power is still zero. And the same thing with Ravan and his power and then his knowledge. Look here. No. Knowledge is ananta, it has no end. And if you know, say suppose I know about the physics of this earth, and I know about gravity on this earth, and I know all about all things on this earth, the moment you go to another planet right next to everything changes. And then how many other planets are there? So this knowledge has no end. So we should never feel that my knowledge. And so there are a few things like that in life. People get quickly taken over by, and then. So one other thing is money, means wealth. No matter how much we have, there will always be somebody who has more. So we should not let these things, but this is what Ravan. See, Ravan's the sidewalk was paved with gold, What affluence. But Bhagavan, one of Bhagavan's bhaga is Shri only, wealth. So Bhagavan's wealth is infinite. Ravan's wealth. Somebody asked Hanumanji, why you burn down Lanka? He said, I was testing the gold to see if they had 24 karat. Really, 24 karat gold or not? Anyway, so this mother word, Vibhishan sees fit to stick in there. Now see, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is talking in general. Kam, Krodho, for all jivas. But Vibhishan has somebody in front of him who has this mother. So he sticks in that mother arrogance of Ravana, because he had these things, you see. So he tells, and see the antidote is given. Right? When people have this power and wealth and all these things which we know, people get taken over by, right? Power and wealth and knowledge and all that. When we have those things, actually we worship those things. That thing is replaced by God. We worship those things only. So that's why people keep on saying, we only worship money, we only worship power. And people are gone to try it. I told you now, the whole sansar is design. Now when you go enter any company, right? What the whole culture teaches you do? You know, work your way up the, correct or not? And he wants to get to the CEO position, isn't it? Then he has all the power. And one fellow actually made it there. And he said, I made it. He sat on his swivel chair, swivel chair, you know that? Yeah. And he swiveled and he looked out the window because he has the highest office, Kya baat hai? Finally. And when he was looking out the window, there was a knock on the door. So quickly swiveled back. And he thought, no, I should not just be doing nothing. That person just comes in there and sees me doing nothing. So he quickly picks up the phone. And then, yes, come in. That person came in and then he started a conversation with nobody on the next side. I'll be in that meeting, Make sure that you have everything in place. I'll be there. My flight will land at 5 o'clock and I'll be in the office at 6 o'clock. Make sure. And then he put. And that fellow came. He said, yes, can I help you? He said, yes, I came from the phone company to connect your phone. So, all conversation. Because he is the CEO, he has to appear to be a busy man, I am a busy man, I have many things to do. But look here. The society is designed and the society tells us we should work and work and work and work. And all this is based only on power. Power, money, those things. Name, fame, power, position, money, all these things. The society teaches that only. It doesn't tell these things. So, very high. Tyag, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, tell it. No, where you hear these words in society? In university or what? No. So, the whole thing in samsara is designed like that. You have to be very aware. Very for sajat. No. Next translation. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. I see that this whole world is nothing but Ram. Which Ram? Siya Ram. The world is nothing but Ram. And therefore I put my hands together and I salute this whole universe. Every atom, every ant, every bee, every bug is all Ram. And Bhagavan should see this type of oneness of the Upanishad is there. There's only one thing. There's only Ram. And Bhagavan Shri Krishna also. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Bhagavan Shri Krishna also says, Bhunam Janmanamante Jnanavam Atpapatyate Vasudeva Sarvam. Vasudeva is all this. Samahatma Sudurlabha. It's very difficult to find one such person who sees all this as Vasudeva. But the expression in the Ramcharitmanas, because of the Bhakti Granth, see, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says one same thing, and Tulsidas says, Siya Ram hai sab jagah. Everything is Ram, Siya Ram, right? And Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying same thing. Everything is Vasudeva. But the difference is, the Chaupai of Tulsidas is telling one more thing. And that is, the moment I discover that everything is my Ram, helplessly I become reverential. Helplessly, I become so humble in front of everything. It means to say, everything becomes worshipable for me. That is the idea. So in the next line he said, Karo pranam jodi jugal pani. Therefore my hands, as though, that verse is so wonderful, as though my hands helplessly come together and salute everything. Because everything is my Ram, you know. If I'm worshipping Ram, Ram, Ram all the time, singing Ram, singing the name of Bhagavan, and then I come to discover that everything is Ram. This is tradition of the Hindus, you know. That is why there is nothing which we have not worshipped. We worship elephants and cows and animals, trees, rivers. We have divinized this entire universe. Because divinize the entire universe means what? Because we realize everything is pervaded by Ram. What we do not do. Really, Sanatana Dharma has the solution to all human problems. That which has the solution, this is the species again. This is the delusion of the species. That which has the solution to all the problems, we suppress it, we kick it in the back. and that which caused all the destruction of all the humanity and the earth and everything, we bring it in the front. This is what the species does. How can I abuse the earth and the environment and the rivers and the mountains and all of that if it is Rama? For what we should have been teaching the species all of these years, you go there, you conquer them, you put a shroud over all of this, cover it, hide it, and you teach how to loot and plunder and ravage and all of that. You teach a culture which has nothing of the divinization of everything. This is what has happened. But the solution to every single thing, the solution to today's ecological disaster and the road we are going on is right in these two verses. One in Gita, one in Rama. Because if my Ram is there in everything in this world, nothing becomes reverential. That is why you see, when you build your ashram, when we build our ashram, when we build our school, we go there and we do puja for Dhati Mata and we make offerings and we ask for permission. Karadre Vasate Lakshmi, what is that? Not the other one. In the morning before we wake up, before we put our foot on the earth, we say, we pray and ask for forgiveness. Ma, I'm going to put my foot on you now, please forgive me. This is a culture that has such reverence for earth, for trees, for rivers, because everything is pervaded by Vasudeva. Everything is pervaded by Rama. Now you see by Krishna, helplessly his hands come together and he salutes everything. So we really have the solution for everything, but the human beings seem that they don't want solution. They want only trouble. Isn't it? No, we do it. We are all guilty of the same thing. So the solution for see right now, I just want to ask you simple. The number of diseases and the number of patients and the number of hospitals on the earth, all these three, they are going up or down? They are all going up. Every day we are building more hospitals and we still don't have enough. Every day new things are coming, right? So, the solution to all of this is human beings living a healthy lifestyle. So we know the solution, but that solution is kicked behind, under the carpet or something, behind in the back burner or somewhere, we put it, and we go on producing more junk food and more chemical. No, last week or week before, they approved lab-grown meat. Have you seen? Yeah, lab-grown meat. They approved in the US, FDA. So we know the solution, but we going on doing total opposite. The whole species, and whatever takes off there, takes off in the whole world. So it is as though whatever is good for the jiva, he does not do that thing. Whatever is not good for that jiva, that thing is called a condition. All of us are guilty of the same thing. Don't think that others came and they suppressed this, and that is only part of it. See, everybody wants to be rich, but he doesn't want to work. Everybody wants to be educated and get a degree, but he doesn't want to study. Everybody wants to be healthy, but he doesn't want to eat healthy food. Isn't it? Like that, on and on, of course. So, the jiva has this disease. And the solution is there in Shastra, all of our problems. Jiva does not utilize. Suppress that and teach something that can loot and plunder and ravage and damage the earth and desecrate everything, and he likes that. But in this Hindu tradition, everything is divine. This is the conclusion of these two verses. And if I discover the divinity together, and I will show reverence and love for everything. That is really realization of the scriptural teaching. One very important thing which is there in both the Ramayana and Gita. Bhagavan Krishna gives, I told you that, Virat Roop Darshan to Arjuna in 11th chapter, isn't it? In Ramayana, Bhagavan Ram gives Virat Roop Darshan to both Kausalya, his mother, and to Kak Mushuni. And this Ramcharitmanas, Virat Roop Darshan, and Bhagavad Gita, Virat Roop Darshan, those two Virat Roop Darshan given in two scriptures explain all of Hindu cosmology. Hindu cosmology is the way the cosmos is structured for us. The cosmos is structured for a Hindu is totally different than the cosmos structure in the Western religions. In Western religion, this is the only place. There is no other place. After you leave here, either heaven or hell. Hindu cosmology, Ananta Koti Brahmanda. Arjuna sees how many countless universes. Kushumbi sees in Rama. He goes inside his mouth and he sees countless universes. Kausalya Amma also like that. So this is a totally different conceptualization of the universe as seen it through a Western eye, and then seen through a Western eye. And you have to try to understand that really. Because it sits with all the idea of infinity. If you're talking about it, okay, if suppose you don't know philosophy or philosophical ideas of scripture and all this, you don't know, right? You just know a little bit of what science has taught us in school. 12th grade science. So just think. And this night time when you look out into the sky, how many stars do you see? Well, the answer is literally countless, isn't it? Literally is countless. Our sun is just like any of those stars, isn't it? Huh? So now, if around our sun we have these 9 planets, and one of these planets have life on it, which is all of us, right? And outside there are countless. By what stroke of imagination can you ever deny that if around our sun there is life, then you deny that there will be life there? This is Hindu cosmology, Ananta Koti Brahmanda, and Jiva in scripture, Jiva number is infinite also. So if we have a finite number on this earth, then how many stars, how many planets? Infinite means literally infinite. And if we have you, that is the height of conceit actually. To think, oh no, only our sun has life. Nobody has life. No other sun has life around it. It's very ordinary rational thinking only. But actually, this is really what the Shastras teach. Ananta Koti Brahmanda. Because this universe is limitless and jivas are limitless. So in this Virat Roop Darshan of Gita and Virat Roop Darshan of Ramayana, this thing is what is to be established really. This Virat is no end. The manifesting universe is with no end. And also there are so many parallel universes and so many things. Now science, slowly science is coming to discover all of this. So that is what is so common between these two scriptures also. Then there are a couple of really nice verses in the sixth chapter. All of you will know these verses. Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Yada Yada Nirmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata. this is a very famous thing. So the exact same thing comes in Chaupai form in Ramayana, the yada yada hi dharmasya, when there is a dani, when there is a decline of dharma, and the apyuthana adharmasya, there is a rise of adharma. He said tadatmanam srijan. See, I explained to you in one of the previous days, that's srij dhatu. So srijamyaham. Srijamyaham means I just come forth. It is srijami, it does not create. That is translated by Max Muller as create. But Bhagavan is using the same dhatu here, srij. So srij means Bhagavan is there already. He just comes from this form into this form. That's all. There is no creation. This is his dhatu. Same is using. And then when he comes, paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya cha dushkrita, he comes and he protects all of the sadhus and removes all of these rakshasas and all these people who are causing all the dharma gladi, the downfall of dharma. He removes them. And dharma samsthapanat ayasambham, age after age, yuga after yuga, I come to re-establish dharma. So if Bhagavan is coming, then what we have to do? Nothing. That is not the teaching. That is not the teaching. Bhagavan also wear his hands and feet also. So we should also make our contribution to keep dharma up like that. So now see, let's see that. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. 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 Jab jab hoi tha Ram Jai Mani. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Bharaya Surya Nama Karhi nahi jai nahi karni. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Hari Kunjenu Surkarni. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Tab tap ho gayi vivid sangeeta. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Paradipani Satyaneeta. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Syavar Ramchandra ki jai. Jab jab hoi dharma ke hani. Whenever there is the destruction of dharma or the loss of dharma or the decline of dharma, and now see, he changes it and puts what exactly that means. So when Bhagavan is giving the Gita, it says when there is a decline of dharma and a rise of adharma, that time I come forward. So the explanation given immediately after following, when there is decline of dharma, and that means now Bardhai Asura Adama Abhimani, and all the Asuras, they take ascendance. All the wicked fellows, with a lot of Abhiman, they take ascendance. That is the meaning. So once they take ascendance, all the Asuras and wicked people and all of that, when they take ascendance, naturally that dharma will decline. I tell you, it's amazing. Again and again, jivas really don't know what is good for them. They put them in power also. Isn't it? Amazing, eh? Put them in power also. Jiva really doesn't know. Then Karahiya niti, then when they get in power, what they do? Karahiya niti jai, nahi barna. They do all the wrong things beyond description. Beyond description also. Self-classified documents. I don't know. See the no, this is important. See the viprate Sura. They give kashta, troubles to all brahmanas, cows, devtas, earth. And now together, collectively, we are all doing this. Because this earth is really straining under our weight. The earth is straining under the weight of all jivas at this time. And looks like there's no reversal. Like that. So we are all part of it. Then many times people say, but I did not do anything wrong. How come I am suffering also? But the wrongs have been masked very well. And we are all part of that thing, really. So now the whole earth is cowering under the weight of the atrocities of jivas, the beings. And when the earth, which is our home, when it suffers, which is our home, we will suffer now. And we are all part of it. Don't ever say I am not doing anything. No, we are very much part of it. Like that. So Bhagavan said, Tava Tava Prabhu, Sari Vivida Sarira. That time Bhagavan takes various bodies to come. And see, Vivida Sarira means to say, came as fish, turtle, when that were born. Then only different types of sharira like that. Then Harahi Kripanidhi Sajjana Pira, and he removes the sorrows and afflictions and the torment of all the saints and sages, the good ones, to remove their afflictions so they get more strength to spread the goodness everywhere. Once it is said that Guru Nanak Ji, he was passing through a village and he saw some wicked fellows doing some wrong things there. And he blessed them. May you all have great success in what you are doing here, and may you prosper here. He blessed them. And then he went to another village, and his disciples were there. They were amazed, He went to the other village. And there, he saw some sadhus sitting in a circle and they were having great discussion on Shastra Vichar. And he gave them shap. May you all never have peace here. And the disciples were bewildered with this. What? Good people who have Shastra Vichar, Shastra Charcha going on, you gave them shap, may you never have peace here. And the wicked fellow, they all live here peacefully and nice and get everything that you want. They asked the Guru, why you did like this? He said, hey, those wicked fellows, let them keep that wickedness contained right there. And these good people, let them have sharp, they will go out and spread their goodness. They will go everywhere. So that is why Bhagavan protects these people, because they will go out and they will spread their goodness everywhere. He said, Bhagavan protects them, remove their pain, give them the strength so that they will go and spread goodness. And how could Gurudev spread goodness all the way to South America? Look from where? That is what the Mahatmas do. So Bhagavan protects them. Asurama Ithapa is Surana. Bhagavan removes all of these Asuras and puts in power, position of power those who are ready to protect Dharma. That is the idea. Rakhari Nija Shruti Setu. And they protect the sanctity of the scriptures. These good people that they protect the sanctity of scriptures. And so we have something for posterity. If Bhagavan did not do that with Arjuna and made him remove his Kauravas, we would have had Bhagavad Gita today. That would not have been possible, isn't it? So he does it for that reason. Jagavistare Isara Jasa Ram Jan Karate Tu. So Ram, purpose of the coming of Bhagavan Ram is to do these things, and then when he does it, his unsullied fame and name and glory spreads on the earth, and that brings so much of joy to so many people. So the same idea of the avatar and all that is taken, but it's given some nice color in the Ramcharitmanas because it comes in this chaupai and dohas and all that. Alright, so this is Gita in the Ramayana, and now this is only a touch of it, and the whole thing is there everywhere. In 5 days really you can't see all of this. Okay, so now